Hey there, and welcome back to Dakota News Now. It is now time for another edition of Owning Your Outdoors. Joining me as always is Doug Schroeder from Lewis. And Doug, we touched on it a little bit last week. We're going to go into a little more detail on thrillers, fillers, and spillers.
Yes, as we all know, this weekend is Mother's Day weekend, and for years, what I would buy my mother for Mother's Day would be flowers for her to plant, or take her on a shopping spree and let her pick them out.
Yeah, I was going to say, nice little container. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about thrillers, fillers. We talk about it every year, but what are the basics?
The basic. Your thriller has to be something that's the star of the planter. It stands out. It is the focal point. Your fillers are billowy plants. They're supporting casts that go around your thriller. Your spiller are plants that fall and drape over the edge of your container.
And last week our thriller were bully geraniums, but this week we're talking about fillers. You guys kind of have something a little new this year.
Yes, right? Brand new from Proven Winners. A couple different things. First of all, they came out with a new calabacoa called Pink Lemonade. It's a great combination of pink and yellow. Beautiful plant. I've used it in this container here, and pretty excited about that new plant. What is really exciting about Proven Winners this year is they come out with an eco-friendly container. This is compostable. You can plant it right in the ground. It will decompose, and you don't have to throw it away and fill the landfill.
You don't have to worry about taking it out of the container, getting it in the
Nope.
ground. Make sure you can just plop it right in and go.
Yep, just follow the directions, pop it, pull that part out, and it's ready to go.
So whenever we're making a thriller, filler, spiller like this, we always talk about one, good dirt.
Good dirt. It's the foundation of a good container. Do not reuse what you used last year. The nutrition has already been taken out of that dirt. Start with at least half of the container new, and you'll be much happier. Your plants will perform much better for you.
All right, what else do we need to know when we're putting the plants in the container?
When you put the plants in the container, realize it's a short season. I have a tendency to plant things fairly tight. I like instant gratification. I like the container to look great from the beginning. Also remember, the amount of water you're going to be putting through these containers throughout the summer, you want to use fertilizer. Use a good fertilizer, and I use once a week on my containers at home.
When it comes to watering, you use the finger test to see if it's moist?
Test your weather. The weather is always dictates how much water we need. You'll run into times throughout the summer you're going to be watering a couple times a day. When it's a cooler day like today, 70s, you can probably get by with once.
Like you said, Mother's Day is coming up. Great idea for Mother's Day, right?
Great idea for Mother's Day. Get some flowers for her and wish her a happy Mother's Day.
Doug, any other tips you have for us this morning?
Nope. Enjoy the weekend and do some planting.
All right, sounds great. Weather for that should be perfect as well. And we're going to have all this information online at dakotanewsnow.com after the show. Doug, thank you so much. Stick around. We have Fastcast coming up next.